Live from over California.
Part 2. Volume 1 of
Yeah,
episode,
it's volume 1, episode 2024.
2 dose. 15 items banned.
This is so ridiculous. Okay, so what can you mail in California, or what are you banned from mailing in California? So I don't know why it starts off with items that you're absolutely banned from mailing in Idaho, California, Washington, and Utah, when it's, when it says 15 items you're banned from mailing in California.
Right.
One of them is alcohol.
And how would you do that? I guess you'd have to go down and send it in a package, like a specialty box. You're not putting it in an
if you send it through the United States Postal Service, it's against their policy.
Yeah.
If you happen to have an empty box with an alcohol company's logo on it, you can't use it to ship anything, which that's bullshit, because plenty of people do that and it gets through anyways.
That's some Al Capone shit. Ooh, that's a nice gun. Sorry, I went too far in the art. Oh, well, no, that's part of it. You can't mail guns.
Yeah.
Well, then
cats and kittens, you can't. You can't mail cats or kittens.
And why
or baby alligators? Oh, you can. Certain live animals can be mailed, like baby alligators, frogs, goldfish, and worms, and non-poisonous insects.
Honey, your alligator's here. Your baby alligator has arrived. What do you want me to do with it? It's hanging off the end of my finger.
You can't mail handguns.
No, you can't.
However, collector's items and replicas, you can.
Collector's items. So you're like, I've got the gun from Charlie's Angels. I'm mailing it to someone.
Yeah.
Loaded. Too bad. It's a collector's item. Loaded, hot loaded, and jacked in with the hammer back. Sorry. Yeah. Said I could.
Don't fucking drop it.
Didn't say anything about the condition or state that it's in. Yeah.
Dogs and puppies. You couldn't add this one to the cats. So.
Hey, everybody's gotten mail a little bit late. You certainly wouldn't want to get your dog or puppy a couple days late, right?
Yeah, and don't leave it sitting on a porch.
Right. Oh, shit.
But baby alligators.
Strikes anywhere matches. That's a big no-no. I wonder why.
These can ignite anytime there's friction between the match head and a surface. Okay. Guinea pigs. Again, couldn't add this into the dogs and the cats.
No, they'd had to have its own category. I wonder why. Let me look at it real quick. It's just, let's see if there's any information here.
Nope.
Simply guinea pigs and a sentence under it, and it doesn't even apply to anything.
Why? No reason.
Airbags.
You can't ship airbags.
Tonight on the 6 o'clock news, another airbag explosion in the U.S. Postal Service. Have you ever had an airbag go off on you?
No.
Neither have I.
No, I've been quite fortunate.
I've been told it doesn't feel that great.
Yeah, it's painful. Rabbits, again, animals.
Again, put it all in one category.
Yeah.
Look at the look.
Ammunition. Couldn't put this with.
Nope, couldn't have gone with guns. Better get it by itself. Good article. Who wrote this? Jesus Christ. Let me go back up here.
Squirrels or flying squirrels.
Flying squirrels are real? I thought that was a cartoon thing.
No, it's a real thing. There.
Here's one that says snakes, and of course they put it like what is the ones that are like territorial and can slither 60 miles an hour?
All of them.
It's one of those. It's the black mamba.
Yeah, I was good.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? I want to say in Kill Bill, when the snake bites him in the face, doesn't she say, I had this little fucker mailed to me or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So they're not following the rules at all.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't know that any of that took place in California.
Well, FedEx. It says only UPS here.
Right.
UPS, you can use private carriers apparently. But
what is UPS?
The United States Postal Service, you can't deliver this stuff through.
What does UPS stand for?
United Postal Service.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Boy, they tried to get us close to the. Well,
Yeah.
what's our regular mail called? The United Post Office.
USPS.
Okay, so UPS they went in for the. They were probably the first ones to be international.
Yeah, I think they were before FedEx.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, regarding FedEx, real quick, and everybody's heard this one. Do you see the arrow in the FedEx? Have you ever seen the arrow in the FedEx? What is it? Their logo, I guess. Yeah. I didn't know about it. Somebody's like, "Do you see the arrow there?" And I was like, "What are you?" Oh,
I didn't know about it until like 10 years ago.
So that subliminal marketing was not working, or no, I guess that subliminal marketing was working on me. Because if it was subliminal, then I wouldn't be able to see it, right? Or I wouldn't realize I was seeing it. Is that
not until someone pointed it out.
Yeah.
So apparently you can't ship fireworks to the USPS.
Interesting.
Snakes, which we just mentioned. However, okay, I don't know if this is a real thing, but there was two videos I saw on TikTok of one of them was a guy that was walking around the corner and a fucking cobra just popped out of nowhere.
What?
Yeah.
By the way, you're already breaking the rules.
And
I didn't realize you just used profanity within the first. What did you tell me? The first
10 minutes.
It's
first 2 minutes. Okay. It's fine right now.
Okay. Go back to the cobra thing. Now, where was this?
This cobra, I don't know. I don't know if it's in America or wherever, but this cobra just pops out. It's like he was like hiding out on the side of the house, like can't see me type of thing. And this guy just he's walking around the corner of his house like to get the trash or whatever, and this cobra is there and just boop, pops out around the corner right before you get there.
And that's it.
The thing was like 6 feet tall.
Oh my God. Like a king cobra?
They're huge.
Oh, I know. I still cringe when I think back to seeing it on one of the, like the guys that pet snakes or whatever guys wear all the khakis, shorts, and he's afraid to. It's so tall and wicked looking. He's afraid to do anything. The native guy ends up charming it or whatever.
Yeah.
Which there's no charming a cobra. He just is able to get in close enough to touch it. And I'm thinking, my God, that thing's as tall as you are. If he got you, you'd be dead before you hit the ground.
Yeah. It's just, and then they had these things on fucking TikTok. Excuse me. They had these things on TikTok. It's just crazy.
So how many, here's the thing. We don't have cobras here, obviously. If we do, they're a
not novelty. Legally.
Yeah, they're a novelty pet item. But like Slash has one, for instance. So only people like Slash have a cobra.
Right.
Where they are from, so Africa, they got cobras in Africa, yes?
I think so.
I want to say India, okay? And maybe even Asia. So how many people a year are getting bit by cobras, I wonder? Like, I don't know. I wonder if it's common. I'm going to look it up. Keep going with the keep going. Have we run out of things that you can't ship? I'm looking at gasoline. Now, why would you be like, hey, send me out some of your good gasoline? Okay, I'll mail it to you.
Oh, yeah. That one's not real. So there's one on TikTok where he shows a cobra going around like like hurtling some sort of thing. Yeah. But I don't believe it's real. I don't think it's a real, but the size of that thing is massive. And it's a king cobra.
I'd have to see it.
It's on a golf course. It's like a king cobra on golf course.
Where can I find that? I don't want to be creeped out.
Just look it up.
All right. The world's 4 deadliest snakes. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for
king cobra on golf course.
Okay, let me look at that up real quick. I'm going to come back to this. By the way, what happened to Google? You had me on Google, and now I'm back on Edge, which is fine. But I'd like to have Google because it's got the cool opening screen. What was the search?
King cobra golf course.
King cobra golf course. It's going to show me a guy drinking malt liquor. Golf course.
That'd be great.
Okay, what do we got here? Cobra Golf. No. What do we got here? Here we go. Here we go. Huge cobra invades golf course in terrifying video. 46 seconds long.
It's running away from a mongoose, so they say. And you can see the mongoose in the background.
I'm bringing it up. It won't bring. Oh, oh my. Comes. I'll turn the sound off. Here this thing comes. I mean, I wouldn't say it's 6 feet, but maybe it's not standing up all the way. I'm going to say
it's not standing up all the way.
I'm going to say right now it's 3 feet or right in there. Well, they only have a little bit of. I'm not seeing where it stands up all the way. Did you see where it stood up all the way? They're not giving.
Did you see it hurdle the thing?
I did. I was like, that's creepy.
You see the length of the snake?
Yeah, I was like, that's creepy.
That's an
I wonder where that is.
Long snake. That's in Africa.
They've been seen up to 26 feet, I guess.
And in the background, there's a mongoose. So it's
I did see the mongoose. Here's another video, another view. This one's 48 seconds long.
Yeah,
they had more than one. Oh yeah, it's creepy. Oh god, that's creepy.
Isn't it?
Just the way it moves. Oh god.
You can't
look. It didn't even like that thing hurling it. It opened its mouth like, "What's this?"
Yeah,
that is goofy, creepy looking.
Yeah,
and now it's looking around. That's even creepier.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hit it with a golf club.
Something, right? What do you do?
Get that some of my bat shot.
They're saying that thing's 18 feet if he stretches out.
It's got to be.
God, that's creepy. It doesn't even seem like it's from our planet. It seems like an alien.
Yeah.
And I mean, they don't have to walk around. They don't have to slither around with their hood open. They could.
Oh, he's in protective mode.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not digging the golf thing for.
Yeah.
It went to the net. Oh God, I forgot about the cobras that spray venom.
Oh,
here's one fighting a mongoose, and he's spraying the venom. The venom looks red.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's the one that they try to spray venom in your eyes.
Yeah, mongoose don't give a shit.
I guess not. I mean, I'm sure he's not happy about it, but so what's the thing with the mongoose? Is they are immune to the?
They're the natural predators of cobras.
I mean, if they take a bite, they're lit up though, right? Or maybe not.
Oh, they are. Know how bad, but
oh,
I think they have anti-cobra.
They look here. Here's one of a mongoose up close, and they got a picture of him with his mouth open. These things are like if a 6-foot mongoose came at you, you'd be dealing with a serious werewolf. These things got some serious teeth, a whole bunch of them, and have that look like I eat snakes.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I wonder how many fights a day there are between the mongoose and the cobra. Probably quite a few.
More than one.
Now I wonder if the cobra ever. Oh no, these are all like the mongoose is ripping the cobra's head off. Yeah. I wonder if the cobra ever wins.
Oh, quite often. I'm sure they do.
Oh, this one's wicked. The cobra is wrapped around the mongoose, and he's spraying venom in the eyes. This almost looks fake, but it's not. These two are old foes for sure. This is going back like before you and I were ever born. These guys have been going at it a while.
Yeah, at least the 70s.
At least the 70s. I'm gonna say the 60s even.
Okay.
Now, the Cobra being a popular item, of course, they have golf clubs, cars. What else? Beer, malt liquor. I've had it. I don't know what else. What else was named after a Cobra? A radar detector. Can you think of anything?
No.
You ever had a radar detector in your car?
No.
It's not as fun as you would think, because
that's why I never had one.
Because the garage door frequency and a certain other frequency, like when I had mine, all I did was drive around and went. So I was like, "Shut up!" There's a video of me somewhere like ripping it off my dashboard and throwing it out the window because I just finally had enough.
Those things suck.
They do. And then here's the funniest part. One day I drove past the CHP park and it didn't even go off. Supposedly you can go in and program them, but I guess it doesn't help that much.
All right. So you can't send explosives through the mail.
Why not?
It's a bad idea.
According to who?
United States Postal Service.
Wonder if a post office officer, excuse me, post officer. I haven't been getting my shave kits. What are the razors that come in the mail? I haven't been getting my razors.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've ever been blown up or anything on accident.
Give me my razors. No.
Well, right.
Okay.
What you remember the thing?
Grenade and send it off to the UPS.
Remember when the term "go postal" became a term? Because literally a couple, it was, I don't know, several. I'm gonna speculate several post office workers had just gone like, fuck this, and come to work and like with an assault rifle or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you when was that? Do you remember the circumstances?
90s.
90s.
Same thing, like post-traumatic stress disorder, or
Go postal.
Then it's also a game. Became a game.
Go postal. I remember my mom talking about it and say, "Oh, that person went postal." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Why you're looking at it up? You can't send turtles.
Can't send turtles. No, I disagree with that. What's a turtle gonna do? Turtles live 1,000 years.
Well, they're also more susceptible to catching that will make them sick. That was the actual sentence that was written.
That's a good sentence. Is that from China? Sounds like an Ally Express review.
Yeah. They're more susceptible to catching disease, and they risk high stress. Okay. So, you can't send gasoline through the UPS, but you can put it into bags.
What?
You've ever seen the lady putting gasoline into a bag?
No. I have not.
It's on TikTok. There's a lady that literally put it into a plastic bag.
I don't TikTok when would I do it? Number one, I've always been like, ew, no. I've had plenty of exposure from Travis. And number three, I don't know. Half the people I see using TikTok, they're like, hang on a second, I need to make a call. Next thing I know, it's been 4 hours. I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, I'm sorry, I got consumed by TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could share it, but at this point, gasoline, because it's a flammable liquid. Thanks for letting us know, KID or Talk Radio.
It's actually a gas.
Marijuana.
Well, I just disagree with that, too.
You can legally buy marijuana, but you can't ship it.
You can legally buy marijuana. Nobody cares if you smoke a joint. Now, when I was a kid, we all saved up all our money so we could put it together that day and get a Bammer bag of $20 worth of weed, which then we were all paranoid somebody's going to get caught with it and go to jail for 18 years.
Yeah, it's still considered like a class A narcotic or whatever, a class 1 or whatever. The highest ranking fucking
meth in the mail. They don't say anything about meth.
I'm pretty sure you can't mail meth. Anyways, you can't mail it through the USPS because the USPS is a federal agency and it's still considered illegal at the federal level. Although that's
not highly enforced, or is it?
Alcoholic beverages over 140 proof are banned at the Boise, Idaho airport for travel.
Right.
So
maybe back to the explosive thing.
They can't be put in your checked bag. Everclear is 100 and I forget what proof. 20? 190.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's 95% alcohol by volume. Ugh.
Have a couple drinks of that.
Yeah, if it's under 24%, it's fine. If it's 24 to 74.
So wine, mail all the wine you want. Which I know that because
you can put it in your bag if you're flying out of Boise, Idaho. Now, bear mace, you can't put in your checked bag.
Well,
I don't know why.
That makes sense.
Cordless curling irons.
Are we on flying now? You're saying check bag.
I'm just kind of going through the rest of this stuff. Pam, you can't put cooking spray into your checked baggage or carry-on. It's not allowed on the plane.
That means something's gone wrong on an airplane with cooking spray. What was it? Is this a cooking thing or is this
a terrorist slippery?
If it
blows up, it's going to smell good.
Pam? Does Pam smell good? I mean, the spray Pam.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't remember going like, hey, spray some of that Pam on me. Oh, that smells good.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like goo. What is Pam?
It's nonstick.
It's
canola.
spray lard.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Teddy bear crackers.
What is it?
These English Christmas crackers.
Yeah, no more.
The ones that pop when you you pull out for Christmas or New Year's, then you pull the two sides and it pops in the middle.
Yeah.
It's just a toilet roll that has confetti in it.
But not on an airplane, it's not.
Yeah, not allowed to bring it on an airplane.
Wonder if you can send it in the mail.
Live fish.
No way, man.
Can't bring your fish.
Let me get this straight. I'm in Maine. I get some bitchin' lobster that I steal out of a lobster trap. I'm catching the red eye. It's me, my duffel bag. I'm in a pair of Vans and some board shorts and a wife beater.
And two lobsters.
I got 2 lobsters in a cage under my arm. They are turning me away on Delta Airlines.
Yep.
What in the fuck of all how is that okay? I'm like, look, man, I got my old ladies waiting for me at home. She's got a thing for lobster.
Yeah, well,
I'm trying to bring her this, and you're telling me I can't.
No.
What do? You get on the Greyhound.
Give them away. You get on the Greyhound.
Amtrak.
Live
on Amtrak?
No.
I am.
I've been on MTA and BART and stuff like that, but not
I've never been on BART.
Live coral. You can't bring live coral.
Live coral? Like from a coral reef?
Uh-huh.
You're not even supposed to take coral off a coral reef anymore. They say that the coral reefs are disappearing.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably through the U.S. mail system.
Probably. Medically necessary personal oxygen.
Well, that's an explosive.
Yeah.
Why does oxygen blow up?
Well, if you have the tank, you can't bring it on. But if you have the little compressor thing that, that looks like a portable air conditioner.
Sorry, sir. We're going to have you hold your breath.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. You can't breathe while you're on the airplane.
That's too bad.
Power banks. Now, this is bullshit because I've taken plenty of rechargeable batteries onto a plane. It's not a problem.
Yeah. I got a plane story for you when I used to fly down to see Cameron. So about, I don't know, 2005, I get on an airplane and I have a portable CD player and it's time to take off and I'm sitting in the back drinking Jack Daniels and when they're taking off, only the stewardess are walking around normally. She comes up and she leans in the seat and I got my headphones on. She has me. She says, "Hey," I go, "Yeah." She says, "You can't listen to your CD while we're taking off." And I think I want to say it was Obituary. I just brought out a new CD and I had it, all the way. It took her a second to get my attention. I said, "Okay," and then she walked away. And I thought, "But why?
Yeah,
why can't I listen to my CD?"
Because it interferes with the electronics. It doesn't.
Does it?
No.
So what's the deal with that?
I don't know.
Is this a control thing?
Yeah, I think mostly that's what it is. Mm. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 you cannot bring on a plane if you're flying out of Boise, Idaho.
Okay.
The Samsung Galaxy 7s also. I can understand this because the phones would overheat.
And, gotcha.
And that's what happened to mine. The battery on mine ballooned out.
It what? It ballooned out?
Yeah, ballooned.
Like that's disturbing. That's certainly not something you want as your cell phone battery to.
Yeah, what? I had to get a new phone.
Do a snap, crackle, pop on you.
Yeah.
What, did you recently get a new phone, or this is going back a ways?
This is going back a ways. I mean, I recently got a new phone, but it's like.
What did you get?
Years. I just upgraded to the next upgrade thing, the Samsung Galaxy 23 or something like that.
Well, that's what I should have done, but me being who I am, they offered me an Apple, and I said, "Oh yeah!" And boy, what a mistake has that been.
Yeah. Well, don't do that.
It's been a mistake.
You can't bring spray starch.
No, that's right in there with the Pam. That's right in the Pam category.
Bang snaps or snap pops, those things that you throw at the ground.
Once again, that how did explosives not go all in one category? Cooking products in another.
Yeah. Well, here's another one. Dynamite.
No, you don't really want anybody bringing dynamite on a plane.
Why do they have to put this in the fucking list of shit you can't bring on airplanes?
If I don't care if it's a time traveling gold rush era person in overalls, you're not bringing any dynamite on the plane. No.
Yeah, realistic replicas of explosives. Like,
well, you gotta understand why.
Yeah, electronic cigarettes and vaping devices because they have lithium-ion batteries. Charcoal lighter fluid.
Charcoal lighter fluid. Yeah, you can fuck shit up with charcoal lighter fluid. You can get something on fire pretty quick.
Safety matches.
Safety matches.
This is my favorite thing. Fucking, excuse me, recreational oxygen.
Okay, so that's like nitrous oxide or something.
Like athletes like to use them before, during, and after workouts to improve performance and recovery.
Right, because you're breathing raw oxygen, basically.
Party poppers. Those are the same as those Christmas crackers.
Mm.
Do we really want to? So Idaho Goodwill stores don't accept a bunch of items like auto parts.
Yeah.
And tires and baby walkers. There's like no explanation why. It's just,
yeah.
You know, box television.
Box television
is the big televisions, the old school televisions.
The ones where you're like, hey, get on the other side of this. Let's get this 24-inch TV up into the.
Yeah. Couches. You're like, broken or soiled items and furniture, wood, like building materials, car seats, carpet and padding, paint, computer monitors and hard drives. Okay.
Why?
Cribs, firearms, ammo, flammable items, hazardous waste. Of course,
nope. Gotta get a permit. Gotta fly that privately.
I'm sorry, sir. No hazardous waste.
No, it's sir. Your wife's gonna have to check that hazardous waste.
Hide a bed, sofas, not sodas. Hot water heaters.
Why not?
Who the hell turns a hot water heater into Goodwill?
What are you gonna do?
Cleaners, household cleaners, large appliances, pianos, mattresses, newspaper, propane tanks. Duh.
What's the problem? Propane tanks. I'm gonna barbecue.
Regulations.
My friend, it was too far away to drive. He needs a barbecue, a propane tank. I'm bringing it over. What the fuck?
Toilets.
What's wrong with that?
Bathtubs.
I need to check my toilet.
I need to check the toilet.
Right. New or used, sir? Hardly used. Barely used.
That's dumb.
You can check your toilet, sir, but you can't have your daughter tied to it. That's not my data. Did I tell you I went down to the county of El Dorado and filed my first permit today?
No.
They're like, you're not in the system. And I was like, can we keep it that way? Boy, are they dry down there on personality.
Oh, yeah.
We got our guy going a little bit because somebody brought up cars. He's like, I got a 79 Corvette pace car. And I was like, don't say 79 Corvette to me, please. And you know why. I was like, oh, God.
Robin. I got to.
Robin.
300,000 people have signed a petition calling for a Russian train conductor to lose her job after she threw a pet cat off the train, believing it was a stray.
And what's wrong with that?
Let's see.
The cat going 80 miles an hour.
Escaped from his carrier on a train traveling to St. Petersburg and was found by the conductor and was forcibly ejected. Nice.
25 years ago, that wouldn't have been a big deal.
while the train was stopped in the town. It was stopped. Okay.
Well, what the fuck? Who gives a shit? Cats land on their feet most of the time.
Hundreds of people banded together in sub-zero temperatures. I don't believe any of this.
To find the
search
cat
for the animal who was
Oh no,
found dead
bullshit! I was kidding. No, they didn't.
a little over a half a mile from the train tracks where he had been left.
How do they know it's the same cat?
Died from severe cold and suffered a number of suspected animal bites.
Bigger animal.
So the train conductor saw a cat, tossed him off the train. The cat dies. See, this is the shit this is what I'm talking about when it comes to this app.
Mm-hmm.
It just picks like the dumbest stories and sends me these dumb stories.
Well, who's writing the crap?
I don't know.
Fuck. You said Goodwill. You know you had me at Goodwill.
I did.
Now I'm shopping it on Goodwill right now as we do this.
Oh, see, like this. This is not even local to me. So in Colorado Springs, financial crime investigators, card skimmer devices are being discovered on gas pumps and installed on some ATM machines inside of businesses in Colorado Springs.
Like, so you know the deal with that, right? That they make these panels that fit right over the existing panel. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, they're supposed to be checked.
Well, yeah, but who's doing their job 100% of the time?
This guy. I try to check once a week to make sure there's nothing crazy out there. I've had my card swiped before. Once a week? You should be checking it every time.
Right? No shit.
He says he's learned the threat of card skimmers is real. This is the same guy. His name is Fano. I used to work at a company that worked a little bit with some of these, and they would bring back some card readers that had skimmers on them, and you couldn't tell until we were taking them apart. It's real. They're out there.
It's real. They're out there.
No duh.
No duh.
Gas stations where the credit card skimmers turn up is constantly changing, but the way the consumer is targeted is often the same. Look,
Guess what I'm
looking at. Gas station attendants aren't doing their job. Yeah, that's going to happen. But if the gas station attendants are doing their job and checking, you're not going to have a problem.
Not as much. So
but
be part of the regular itinerary.
But they can scan for Wi-Fi wireless devices, and your card is not protected from wireless devices.
No,
because it's an RFID chip.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
Criminals are drilling holes in the touch to pay on gas pumps, hoping consumers will run their cards in the readers where they planted that skimming device. This is in Colorado. They're like 15 years behind the times when it comes to credit card scammers, according to that news.
That's not bad, because I was 60 years behind until you told me a few things just now. You won't believe what I'm looking at.
Boobies.
I'm looking at the Goodwill page, because since you brought up Goodwill in there, I'm looking at you'll be intrigued by this, Michael. This is a Fender. This is an amp head. What is this?
I'm not buying anything.
I know. I'm just, okay. So if I told you how much this was, would you be more excited? It's $40 they want for it.
What is it?
It's a Squire 4. What the fuck is this? Is it an amp? It's let's see.
Is it speakers? What does it look like?
It's a parallel speaker jack, 70 watt Squire by Fender. 270. It's an amp. It's an amp head. 270 watts. That doesn't sound right. What did it say when I Squire by Fender channel amp head PR 345. $45.
PR.
Oh, I'm sorry, $39.
PR what?
PR dash 345. Fender. They're calling it a channel amp head. I don't know what that means.
Oh, I see what it is.
Have you ever heard of the brand Audio Technica?
Yeah.
Is that a good brand?
It's okay.
Yeah.
4-channel, 80-watt, powered sound system for many small and medium-sized occasions, 4 input channels. So that's not what I did. Images. Yeah, there it is. Goodwill, right there. Yeah, it's just it's Goodwill of Colorado. We probably can't ship it.
I'm in Colorado. That's strange. I guess it just decides where it's putting me. Oh no, it pulls from all the stores. That's what it is.
Yeah. 4-channel. Main, EFX, aux in, and microphones.
Here's I know you don't. Oh, that's right. You don't like Yamaha.
I'm not a fan of them.
Here's a Yamaha brand RX V1065 model natural sound AV receiver. What, wife? The dog pissed all over the garbage? Fuck. You need a dog?
No.
All right. Good job, asshole. What the fuck? This is if they want $104 for this must be one of the top Yamaha receivers. In fact, it looks like the one I'm having in the living room.
Oh, Yamaha.
Looks like the one I got out in the living room, actually. Hey, baby, you want to do me a favor? Go out to the living room with here, I'll give you my flashlight and tell me that receiver I got for you. Will you tell me the model number of it?
No.
The Yamaha one?
We're in the middle of a fucking podcast.
I want to see if this is a bargain.
Who cares?
All right, fuck it. I'll do it on my own time.
Yeah.
Mike says we can't, but you can do it secretly.
I will.
Okay, text me the information. Don't let Mike know. I'm covering the mic. I'm going to throw this to you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good catch, baby. Nice tits, too. Here. Hey, you won't believe what I'm looking at. How about a Mory, California portable record player with his face on the record player? You can't live without this, Mike. Boy, he's a good-looking guy, too. Meat is murder. I can't stand this guy.
All right. Oh, yeah, Morrissey.
I can't stand him.
Singing is my career and my calling.
No.
What are you doing there? I didn't do that. You did that.
No, that was me.
That's
why I said no.
You're fucking up for once, not me.
No, that's a website that decided to run an ad, a video ad, because
it's just not right. Brought to you by Tampax. When things are just not quite right. Here is a 3-channel.
No, don't care.
I won't tell you anymore.
Yeah.
I won't tell you anymore. But this guitar is a Kramer. And they want $56 for it. It's just because it doesn't have strings.
3-channel.
It's the one with the 2 snakes on it.
3-channel Kramer.
Huh?
A 3-channel Kramer?
No, you told me to stop, and I didn't say one word after that, except for the very next picture was a Kramer guitar with no strings on it, and a skull with 2 snakes coming out of its mouth. Right. For $14. Is that a good deal? Oh, wait a minute. It's Goodwill. A poster. It's a poster of the guitar. I apologize.
Yeah, that would be.
Here's the same speakers I've got, though. They want $154 from the Bose I have. What's that?
Just a love letter.
A love letter? Fuck, I love a love letter. Thanks. Thanks, baby. Thank you, baby girl.
I think that's what you wanted.
It is. It certainly is.
Ready to talk about some controversial topics?
Let's get on it. I'm ready. What do you got for me?
Okay. Consumers Research issued a report about toy companies calling out Mattel, Hasbro, Build-A-Bear, and Fisher-Price for pushing woke toys.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
In an attempt to target America's children and normalize radical transgender ideology.
Remind me what woke stands for again.
When instead of
Is it an acronym?
No, it's not
Oh.
an acronym.
Oh.
It's the idea of actively attentive to important societal facts and issues like race and social blah, 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 blah.
So if you're woke, then you are living in the contemporary moment of the best possible behavior
No.
that can be. No, you're not. Okay. What are you doing?
We have a moral obligation to stay woke, take a stand, be active, challenging injustices and racism in our communities and fighting hatred and discrimination wherever it rises, except it's all the exact opposite of that.
What is it?
It's anybody that has a differing opinion are all fucking evil. So the liberals like to say that they're woke and they do all this DEI bullshit, which is diversity, inclusiveness, and whatever E means.
Yeah.
And what they do is they go through and get rid of everybody that doesn't think like them.
Right.
They dismiss everybody that doesn't think like them. If you like you, Clay, have a specific viewpoint on the world. Okay.
Which I keep to myself. Right.
I have a specific viewpoint on the world.
Which you keep
your viewpoint and my viewpoint and everybody else that we hang out with, for the most part, their viewpoints are pretty much all the same. That is not acceptable.
Oh, it's not acceptable?
It is not acceptable.
Why
Our
not?
viewpoints are not acceptable.
Oh.
Because we are not woke.
Oh. So what do I do? Where do I get the woke card if I wanted one? Do I go down? Do I sign up? What do I have to do? What behaviors do I have to exhibit to get into this exclusive club?
You would have to be a liberal douchebag.
Okay, let's pretend that for a second that could actually happen. What benefits go along with being woke?
Then you would be accepted into the exclusive club of all people like that live in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So if you think like the elites, then you would probably be able to get, more work.
More work?
Yeah, more jobs.
More building force perspective sets for the woke studios of who knows who in Burbank, California.
Acting or whatever.
Ooh, acting, that's fun.
Whatever jobs that you were looking for, as long as you toe the company line, the liberal company line, then you're fine. But if you have any inclination of having anything that is opposite of what they think, then they don't want anything to do with you.
That's hard. That's a hard mark to hit.
Yeah.
Because what if there was just one thing in there and I just couldn't stomach the idea of, like, who knows what it could be? Like, I like to eat at McDonald's, and they're like, that's not very woke.
Yeah. So things like gender fluid.
What about it?
Or having like in like the new Little Mermaid movie where Ariel is black, where it's actually taken from a Scandinavian folk tale, and she's white, or turning Superman from white to black.
Yeah.
Instead of making a new character that's black, which would be much more acceptable, instead of forcing, this ideology of DEI onto people.
This wasn't going on before. Not when they had a black Catwoman. It wasn't no big deal. She just happened to be black is all.
No, it was a big deal because.
Was it a big deal?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Controversial, maybe in another way.
This has been being forced on us. This isn't new stuff. This isn't like just recent. This shit's been going on since the 60s, in the 70s.
Okay.
Cartoons and whatnot, and they've been forcing this diversity nonsense into cartoons to make people feel better. Now, the one exception to the whole thing is, which it's really weird, there was a Rubiks the Cube cartoon. Okay. And the entire I'm going to say the cast, the characters in the TV series were all Spanish. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's awesome because it gives a different perspective. It's not an all white, cast or whatever else like that.
All white.
All
white. I'm hearing
it's a Spanish cast.
Yeah.
It's like, the Harlem Globetrotters. There was the Fat Albert,
Yeah.
There was another one that had it was kind of like Speed Buggy, but it was in space, but it had a cast of black characters and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
What's
Speed Buggy?
Speed Buggy is kind of like Scooby-Doo, but with a car instead of a dog.
Oh, I see. Okay. Excuse me.
That's all fine. But when you are changing characters to fit an ideology,
Mm-hmm. No, I like the first way. Idiot sounds more like idiot.
They did that in fucking. There was a Scooby-Doo cartoon that came out, like a CGI cartoon.
Yeah.
And they had Dynamut in it. Okay.
Say it again. Dino.
Blue Falcon and Dynamut.
Okay.
And it was basically what they did was so Blue Falcon had a son who took the mantle of Blue Falcon. And then they had Dynamut, instead of Dynamut being just a goofy dog.
Yeah.
Like Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
It was this absolute fucking kick-ass dog.
Yeah.
That did everything right instead of making mistakes.
Right.
And then they had the son of Blue Falcon making all the mistakes. So they just kind of reversed the roles.
Yeah.
But one of the characters that they took was from Captain Caveman and made her the Wonder Woman, the she knows everything, she's the badass, she can do anything and hack anything and you name it, she can do it, type of thing. She's she's the most wonderful badass person on the planet.
The most wonderful badass person on the planet. Okay.
And then they gave her the name of one of the characters who happened to be white.
Yeah.
Well,
major mistake.
Huge mistake, because in Captain Caveman they had 3 girls, one of them was black. So instead of just taking that character and putting him into the Scooby-Doo universe,
yeah,
they completely changed one of the characters and shoved her made her part of the Dynamut and Blue Falcon team.
Which is just not right.
No, it's ridiculous because you already had a black character. So you didn't need to turn one of the other characters black to do this.
Exactly. Because what if they had a black character and turned it white?
Oh, no, you can't do
a major undoing of all that as well with things. Major upheaval.
If you did that, if you took like the entire cast of The Color Purple,
mm-hmm,
and turned it into
the color white,
right? Do you know how many? All the liberal cities in America would burn down.
All of the what?
All the liberal cities in America would burn down. Hollywood, Chicago, Detroit.
Right.
So,
well, fuck it. What do? We don't do anything. We don't get a choice. We don't get a say.
Stand up for what you believe in.
It's being done to. Done by who?
It's being so anybody that is conservative,
mm-hmm,
it doesn't have to be Republican, just conservative thinking, meaning, these are my values. This is what I believe in. Right. Conservative type guys.
Right. Exactly.
They're all pieces of shit. We're all pieces of shit for thinking that way.
Right.
And because you're so closed-minded and, you have your blinders on and you don't see what's going on in the world, but we do, we're better than you. That's the ideology.
Right. Everybody else is just a Neanderthal. We are the only free thinking, free acting.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do with those people?
Don't talk to them.
There you go. There you go. Shut them down. I'm not talking to you, sir. And they're like, good.
I don't allow them to push their fucking views. Like if you,
My health was good until it
I'm
wasn't.
not
There you
supposed
go
to-
again.
with the damn ads.
Oh my God.
I don't engage in their weirdness.
Right.
You know, it's like the transgender people that get butt hurt because somebody says, "Oh, thank you, ma'am," or "Hello, sir," because you look like a man or a female, and then they get butt hurt over it.
Right.
You call me this. Okay, well, you look like that.
Right.
Well, it's a euphemism. Hey man, how you
Everybody's
doing?
so offended. Yeah.
Yeah, you get offended, then you can go. I don't care. All right, where were we at? We were up here, so we got a little sidetracked. The Consumer Research Executive Director Will Hild, that's a name.
That's his name. Will Hild.
Woke said that woke toys are unfortunately right in line with what he expected, what he would expect based on the way that both woke Wall Street and the governments like the state of
Woke
California
Wall Street.
have been pushing fair left
What in
propaganda.
the fuck is woke Wall Street?
I just went over that.
Oh.
In the case, it's an extreme LGBTQ agenda that's clearly targeting kids and trying to basically force a view of gender that is both unscientific, unpopular, and grotesque, in my opinion.
I missed the Wall Street part.
The American Girl doll brand, which is owned by Mattel, released its latest rendition of a Smart Girl's Guide body image, which garnered nationwide attention for its discussion of gender transitions with prepubescent girls.
Prepubescent girls.
Yep. While gender expression is what you show on the outside, gender identity is how you feel on the inside. A girl, a boy, or someone who doesn't fit into either category.
A
like you want
cat.
to be a marshmallow.
No.
Parts of your body make you feel uncomfortable. You may want to change the way you look. That's totally okay.
What if a kid wanted to feel like a piece of shit? Would they allow it?
That's totally okay.
Hmm.
You can appreciate your body for everything it allows you to experience and still want to change certain things about it. If you haven't gone through puberty yet, the doctor might offer medicine. See, this is the stuff that doesn't need to be told to kids at all.
No shit.
The doctor might offer you medicine to delay your body's changes, giving you more time to think about your gender identity. Like that stuff is detrimental to a person.
Development.
Yeah. So, and there's, I don't know what the percentage is. It's a high percentage of people that have gone through this, and then they realize that, oops, I made a mistake, and then they can't go back.
Why can't you go back?
Because they've already had the surgery.
There has been gender reassignment.
No,
that's not
you
what
can't
I heard.
do gender reassignment surgery.
I disagree.
No, you can't.
I'm looking it up.
Gender reassignment surgery is so detrimental to your body, it will probably kill you.
You're not saying it can't be done. You're saying you don't recommend it.
It shouldn't be done at all.
Well, it's out there.
And if it's been done, then that doctor should be sued into oblivion.
Sued?
Yeah. That guy should be taken out.
How many times can you turn your P into a V and your V back into a P before you send it with a bunch of mush?
You can't.
Yeah.
Once you remove the P and turn it into a V,
yeah,
you can't redo it.
And if you did, fuck, that's probably the guy that's called Marshmallow.
Yeah.
Because that's all you could identify your crotch as after
yeah, that. You're just a Ken doll.
You're a Kendall. A Ken doll. I didn't enunciate that right. I didn't say Kendall. I said a Ken doll.
Yeah.
Fuck. Wow. What a mess. I don't know what to say about any of this.
Yeah.
It seems like something that we would be doing as a joke if we talked about this 25 years ago.
Yeah. Let's see. Mattel owns Barbie, which released a transgender doll model after Laverne Cox. I don't really care if they release transgender dolls. I don't care if people are transgender. I don't care if they're lesbian or bi or gay or queer or whatever.
Yeah.
What I care about is these extremists that push this bullshit onto kids.
Yeah.
Push these views onto people instead of, and this is that part of the woke thing where instead of just letting people be, let people live their lives.
Mm-hmm.
These pieces of trash push their views and tell everybody how wrong they are and that they need to change. No, we don't. We need to just let people live their lives, let them do their things.
Right.
Because it's always going to be the 1 to 5%ers that feel weird in their bodies, that don't feel right, whatever.
Right.
But those are the ones that also don't push their crap on everybody and tell everybody how wrong they are for feeling whatever, or get mad when because you've known them for so long, like Ellen Page or Elliot Page, or I dead named that person.
That just looking into that, it made me feel fucked up. I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
But Elliot Page,
and there's a picture of Elliot with
and everybody knows her
off.
as Ellen Page, and then he expects whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone to immediately change the way that they feel about this person, now that she has turned into a he.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
Is he or she having gender reassignment?
Ellen Page?
Yeah.
Yeah. She had her tits cut off. She has a
that.
massive scar across her chest.
I saw that.
And it looks awful.
I agree. What a fucking weird thing.
Yeah. These people are fucking fucked up.
Mentally ill. Oh, did I say that out loud?
No, you're absolutely right. These people like Elliot Page are mentally ill.
Yeah.
They have problems.
Yeah. I guess the people pushing it along are mentally ill as well, in some respect.
And like I said, and then you have the people that will defend this person.
We're gonna be described as barbarians now.
Good
for saying this.
Good.
So, what barbarian do you want to be? I want to be. I don't want to say Conan because it's too obvious.
I'll be Gru.
Conan O'Brien.
But
a little bit off Conan, but still in the same.
But I don't buy into the whole thing with this Elliot Page, the dead naming shit. None of that. I don't buy into it.
I think it's funny that you picked that one because I saw something and I, without realizing it, opened it up and there she was, or he, or whatever the fuck is going on with with her top off, because they got to get a picture of that in there. And I'm like, what in the fuck's going on? And I don't know what hormones they take, but she was starting to look, kind of like a dude where you're not sure if it's just a kind of effeminate dude or I don't know. What do you call that? What did they always say Randy Rose was? Almost not effeminate, but
effeminate.
Not effeminate, but they said he was there's another word for it which I can't fucking think of. It's when you am a yeah, I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know the fucking word. It's
not ambiguous, but
kind of. Yeah, that's not the word, but that's a good. That's another good word. I can't think of it. If I didn't need to know what it was right now, I'd know. But it starts with an A. Androgynous.
Yeah, there it is.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Is that a good word? Androgynous.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't necessarily know what it means, but I think it's to say
it's a man or a female. You can't tell.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
Exactly. Now you've seen people like this, haven't you? I have. I've been so confused. I've not known how to address someone almost before. No, that's not right. I've been so confused that I was at a dentist appointment and my nurse, I guess, which I referred to as dude at one point, someone else came in and said she, and I went, oh, fuck. She, I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting the she. I was
that's when you just say yeah and
yeah. I just in my head was like, oh my god. Yeah, you said dude, you fucking idiot. But how the fuck would I know? I was thinking dude, but you can call anybody a dude, really. So maybe she wasn't offended, or maybe she was right on the same wavelength with me and went, this motherfucker thinks I'm a fucking dude and I'm not.
Right.
Well, too fucking bad. Why is it my fault? Why do I have to be embarrassed and leave the room?
My health was good.
I don't know.
There you go again. That's strike 3. That's it. I'm sending gasoline, fireworks, ammunition, and a turtle to your house.
I'm going to send you a snake.
You want it FedEx or just drop it off myself?
Drop it off yourself.
I don't think any of that stuff. I don't think you're even allowed to drive around with some of that stuff. Can you have a Cobra in the truck?
Probably.
Huh? You have to have a permit.
It depends. Do you have a leash for it?
A what?
A leash?
Yeah, but it's hard to get the fucking thing on.
Yeah.
Sit still.
Slap it in the head.
Right.
All right. So let me finish off with this. Fisher Price released dolls of famous drag queen RuPaul that were marked for fans ages 1 to 101. Build-A-Bear launched a RuPaul teddy bear, which is taken off its site. This Hild guy said it's clear to him that these types of toys are 100% pushing a narrative. He pointed out that in his opinion, if it wasn't, it wouldn't be necessary to mandate anything by law, as California has done, where they have the gender neutral toy section now.
Gender neutral toy section.
Yeah. Let's see. Hasbro's Mr. Potato Head was made gender neutral in 2021.
That was a blow. I remember that. No more Mr. or Mrs. Potato Head. It's just, hey, Potato Head. Fuck that.
Some photos showed a potato mom with a mustache and a potato dad wearing mascara. Please stop with this nonsense.
My dad wears mascara. Really? Your dad plays for Def Leppard? No.
Yeah. So there's this thing called environmental, social, and governance space, which has been criticized as an investment philosophy and as a way to push political preferences that critics argue are at odds with managers' fiduciary duties.
Why do they show all this shit, but they don't show anybody pushing back? They don't show that on the news.
No, they won't, because the media is
you know
what's a bunch of shills.
You know what's going to happen? People are going to start pulling their kids out of school. They're going to say, "Fuck this."
They're already doing that. They've had enough.
Good.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's the DEI stuff. It's part of this thing that has been mandated by a lot of investing companies like BlackRock with this ESG, which is environmental, social, and corporate governance, to set of considerations, including environmental issues, social issues, and corporate governance that can be considered in investing. So what they do is they push this agenda onto companies like Disney and yada, 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 to change the way they do things. So just to give you an idea, Disney basically has fired anybody that they would consider a conservative or a Trump supporter or a MAGA supporter or
that should be against
a Republican.
The law. That isn't that a violation of?
If you fire them for cause, no. I mean, Disney's getting sued left and right, so
let's sue them. Fuck it. Let's sue them on behalf of everyone.
Yeah, we should.
Here's the thing.
Anyways, woke toys. That stuff.
Woke toys.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Oh, you're gonna love this next one. And then we'll end on some
woke toys. I got some woke toys for you.
I got a woke toy for you.
Papa, this isn't a woke toy. What the fuck?
This is from the Sacramento Observer. New form asks hirees if they're descendants of U.S. slaves.
Why?
I don't know, man.
I don't really know if I'm a descendant of a U.S. slave or not.
Yeah. Let's see. Reparations champion, whatever that means, Chris Lodgson holds up the newly revised questionnaire that asks Black state employees to identify whether or not they are descendants of people enslaved in America. This is because the fate of reparations for African Americans in California awaits decisions from the governor and other lawmakers. By the way, that's a misleading statement. It's only for people that live in San Francisco between the years of like 19 something and 1999 or something like that. Pretty like specific. 1800 to 1999.
Yeah.
In the city of San Francisco.
Huh.
That's really what it is right now.
Well, there's San Francisco again, making a name for itself all over the planet.
So now a January 1st questionnaire asks all new state employees to list their racial, ethnic background, which has been expanded to further identify whether a person is a descendant of U.S. chattel slavery.
You're
Yes.
supposed to be able to mark. I'm not saying. I will not say.
Yeah, all new rehired employees are requested to voluntarily self-identify their race, ethnicity,
Voluntarily, you say.
Yeah.
You're not forced.
And gender in order to monitor and evaluate the provisional of equal employment opportunity and non-discriminatory employment practices within the state civil services.
So you don't
which in and of itself is against the law.
Right. Remind me again,
this
was
is all about
slavery
race.
voluntary or that was forced?
Voluntary.
Voluntary. Huh?
No, slavery was forced.
Oh, slavery was forced. Okay, so you didn't have like a choice. You couldn't be like, nah, I'm going to pass.
Yeah. The
no,
form
actually, you're not.
The form allows respondents to identify as Black or African American, a descendant of a person or persons who were enslaved in the United States, not a descendant of a person, not limited to blah, 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 blah. The update to the state employee race ethnicity questionnaire to include 3 additional ethnic categories for Black or African groups is consistent with the governor's order to embed explicit analysis of equity consideration in policies and practices. This is all this DEI stuff that's going around. Even like the schools here where we live, have decided that they're going to keep the DEI initiative.
DEI initiative.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized? You know who would be having a field day with this right now? You wouldn't be able to get a word in edgewise.
Travis.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Yes.
You are. You're getting it out of the way. Sorry, we already covered that.
Yeah, getting it out of the way. Well, I wanted us to talk about it first before.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have really any. I haven't been paying any attention. I don't watch the news anymore.
Well, this is why I'm bringing it up to you, so that way you know, just because you don't pay attention to it, now that you're a little bit more
aware of it, of this fucking bullshit that is just being the agenda is being pushed farther up my ass in this fucking country that used to be pretty normal.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to see 2 guys holding hands and wearing black leather with mustaches, you had to go to certain parts of San Francisco.
Pretty much.
You almost had to seek it out. Now, who knows what I'm going to see? And who knows how? What about how it affects me mentally? What defenses do I have?
They don't care.
Huh.
Because you're not a liberal and you're not part of the woke agenda. You're a white guy.
You know, you fast forward a couple million years into the future. This is where the grays came from.
Yes.
I'm not kidding. I'm not. You can say you can think I'm joking like I always am, but I'm not. I think the grays are aliens time traveling back here to try to rediscover where they lost the genetic code. And how.
I don't believe that, but
I
could be right.
I believe it because it's fun.
Yeah. No, like I said, I don't believe it, but you could be right.
I don't believe it because I'm mentally ill, which I am. I believe it because it's fun.
Right.
It's fun to think that.
Okay. So police arrested a woman after she was caught with a car full of these Stanley cups in Roseville, California, and not the Stanley Cup from the NHL. The Stanley Cups that you can buy, you know, the big ones with the metal inside.
Yeah.
The coffee cups.
You can buy them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, Stanley like a brand.
Yeah, Stanley.
She's got a
Stanley
whole
branded
of them?
coffee cups.
She's got a whole car full.
$2,500 worth.
Where did she get them?
She stole them from workers at a local business.
Well, so that's like the only time that stolen property ever gets recovered is in a situation like that. Because if somebody across the street ripped me off and I said, "Hey, that guy over there's got my skill saw," they were like, sorry to hear that.
This is what the Roseville department had to share. While Stanley quenchers are all the rage, we strongly advise against turning to crime to fulfill your hydration habits.
Oh, this is local.
Yeah, this happened here in Roseville.
You're back on the okay, gotcha.
She stole them from like Target, I think.
Really? How do you get out the fucking Target with it? Well, here's the thing.
She
I wanted to be a dick. I could go to Home Depot, get into some shit that's expensive and walk out. I guess they can't do anything. They can call the police. They can't touch me. They can't follow me.
Well, they can follow you.
To where? To my car?
Yeah,
You're gonna jump in
and
their
just
car?
take pictures of your license and everything else.
Who gives a fuck? Maybe I stole the car. You know what I
It
mean?
doesn't matter because you'll get caught at some point.
Well,
The
of
person
course
who's
you
stealing
will.
get caught.
If you're doing something wrong, your time's up eventually for sure.
But here in Auburn, if you go to Home Depot and do that
all the time,
and you steal,
yeah,
you're going to get slapped down. The people have had enough of that shit, and the cops will come and just fucking tase your ass.
Tase? Like, bzzz.
Oh yeah, they've had enough of this shit. They're so sick and tired. Dude, what was it? Saturday?
Yeah,
I want to say Friday or Saturday. 8 Placer County sheriffs in 45 minutes. I saw while at work.
Going where?
Just driving.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just driving.
How many do you think are out at any given time?
Huh?
How many do you think are out at any given time? How many are on patrol?
I don't know how many they have. I want to say if they have 20 highway or sheriff,
yeah.
At any one point in time, there's 6.
It should be a matter of public record.
It is.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
But I think they have more than 20, and there's more than 6.
Sheriff on duty roster. What it says.
Yeah,
Sheriff's Office of Placer County
active duty roster.
Corrections, recording, concealed weapons permit. I should get one of those. Career opportunities, crime mapping. The fuck is that? Oh, here it is. Placer Sheriff on duty roster.
Hold on. Are you going out? Yeah. Then go out.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
It's William.
Hey, yo, fuck you, man. Where's he going to?
He's going outside.
Not allowed outside. It's midnight. Yeah. How old is he?
So I'm in the middle of fucking podcasting, and he wants to go outside.
Rick, he's worse than I am. It's ridiculous. He picks your door. That's it. I'm breaking up with him.
Yeah, he could have. Exactly. He could have fucking gone upstairs.
Nope, but he goes to the heavy fucking door that's hard to open and loud, and then talks out loud. That motherfucker.
Yeah. Now I got to edit the podcast.
Yeah. As I keep my wife awake at 11:48 p.m. Pacific Coastal Time.
Fuck.
Can I click on the roster? You said don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm clicking on it. Here we
I
go.
told you to hold on so I can.
Yeah.
So.
And I did it. Okay, now I'm in a bright green page, and they got a dog. It looks pissed off. They're letting you know right away. We've got dogs, and they will bite your ass. Placer County Sheriff's Office established in 1851, so not that long ago. Sheriff Wayne Wu has his own button. Jail roster, employment, concealed weapons permits, Placer alert, online crime reporting. I'm going to report a crime. What time did he go out the door there?
11:48.
All right. What is this? Hello. Can I help you find the answer to your question? I'm not. What is this? Join our team. New openings. Cameron isn't working again, by the way. Maybe he can either be a sheriff or come back and work with you.
Not hiring.
That's what my mom said. She said, Mike's not good. Oh, here it is. Command staff. Here they all are. Boy, they all look like Marines almost. All bald. No one's got any hair. This guy's got some hair. But he's the administrative service manager. Let's see here. There's not that many sheriffs here. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 sheriffs. That's it. Were you aware of that?
There's more than 3 sheriffs.
I'm seeing 3. This is the command staff. Maybe they have them
the command staff.
Okay, maybe they got a different section. Jail roster. Well, it's certainly not telling me who's doing what when. Oh, well, hold on. Look at this drop-down menu. Oh, no, there's way more. Oh,
hold on.
No, there's not. Off-highway vehicle grant. We should get off-highway vehicle grants. You want to?
No.
What would it do? You can drive on dirt roads to work. Oh, here's the most wanted. Can I say them out loud?
No.
Okay. I'll just whisper to myself.
Don't say anything.
I'm not saying a fucking
Oh,
word.
you know what? Actually, I wanted to bring that one up.
Which one? Missing persons. Now, why can't we talk about missing persons? Let's just talk about the band, the Missing Persons, at least.
There's a California fugitive that just hit the FBI most wanted.
Out of Auburn?
I don't know.
Probably out of Auburn. Probably North Auburn.
That'd be great.
That's where all the riffraff comes from, North Auburn. Which part of Auburn is north?
The northern part.
No, that's not it. Probably South Auburn. That's where that guy's from. South Auburn near the tracks. Yeah, that's where they always come from. Oh, Memorial. These guys are dead. Wonder why. I'm not going to click on it. I don't want to get lost in this site. Sheriff's Council. There's a strategic plan. I'm not going to read it. Sheriff's Eagle Eye camera registration. What in the fuck is this? I have to look at this. Help fight crime with Sheriff Eagle Eye camera registration program. The Placer County Sheriff's Office wants you to start help fighting crime by being a Sheriff's Eagle Eye. SEE allows residents and business owners to register the locations of their videos of, they want to use your video camera. Is that okay? You don't want to do this?
No.
Are you sure? It pays nothing.
Yeah, that's why. No.
They got a nice drawing of an eagle, though.
Yeah, here it is. So California man, now one of FBI's most wanted.
Who is it?
I don't know. I'm going to have to get through all these ads. Let's see. Who is it? Omar Alexander Cardenas. Place of birth, California. No, duh. Really?
Well, that doesn't have to be the case. What if he was born in Zaire?
His race is white with parentheses Hispanic. Is he white or is he Hispanic?
He's a little bit of both. He's a little bit of country. He's a little bit rock and roll.
Okay.
My daughter's part Hispanic, part white.
No.
That's what she says anyway.
It doesn't say white / Hispanic. It says white, parentheses, Hispanic.
Huh.
You either are Hispanic or not.
You can be a little Hispanic.
No, in this case, you can't.
I meant like you could be a Hispanic and you're a very, very small person. That's what I meant by little. You didn't let me finish.
Oh.
Like, think of like Prince. He was tiny.
Yeah, but Prince is black.
Oh, he's black? Okay. Well, fuck. Nobody told me that. Prince was black?
You didn't know Prince was black?
I had no idea. I thought he was like Puerto Rican.
He may be Puerto Rican.
Oh, man. Fuck. I got to know now. Fuck this sheriff's page. I'm going to find out about Prince.
Okay. So let's look up.
He released an album in a while.
You keep yapping. Stop your yapping.
I'm not going to talk to you ever again.
Yes, don't. All right. So here's this guy who is now. So Omar Alexander Cardenas. He's a member of the Pierce Street Gang, was added to the FBI 10 most wanted fugitives, wanted for murder and unlawful flight to avoid persecution or prosecution, suspected by authorities to have fled to Mexico. Well, really. He's the 528th fugitive to be placed on the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list. He replaced a guy named Eugene Palmer, who was removed from the list without being captured. Why?
I don't know, but you know what comes to mind immediately with him trying to flee by airplane? I wonder if any of the stuff on that list is because of him.
What do you mean flee by airplane?
Didn't you say he was trying to flee by flying away? Or how did you say that again?
No, that's not how that works.
What did you say?
He's a flight risk.
Oh, he's a flight risk. Okay,
Unlawful flight to avoid prosecution.
gotcha. So it's not easy for him to
Flight.
fly right now. At all.
Yeah.
Like, let's see this guy try to go get a passport. Probably not going to happen.
He was suspected of shooting and killing Jabali Dumas outside of a hair icon barbershop in Silmar.
Dumas.
He fired 9 shots from 30 feet away, striking him in the head. He died at the scene.
All 9? Or it doesn't say.
I don't know. I mean, if he shot 9 times and hit him in the head 9 times, that's amazing. It's unclear if the suspect and victim knew each other. Bullshit. It's very clear if they knew each other.
They totally knew each other.
Cardenas was charged with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution.
Yeah. Not allowed to go anywhere.
Has stated that Cardenas may have fled to Mexico, but may also be in Southern California with his family and friends. He's with family.
Or friends, and family and friends.
And maybe working as a construction worker.
When they say Mexico or Southern California, it's the same thing, because the Treaty of Guadalupe is when we took the land from the Spaniards.
We bought it from them.
We bought it from them. I mean, they're just, what do they care? They're having buyer's remorse.
You know what we should do?
We are.
For the next podcast?
What's that?
We should go through the FBI 10 most wanted list. Like it was like the first 1 or 2 and like go through their crimes.
That is epic. I love that. Yeah, I want to do that.
And we can do that tomorrow.
We're going to do that tomorrow. And by tomorrow, because today, I don't know if I told you, today was a crazy day. Tried to go get a passport. Couldn't do it. Ended up in Colorado because I wanted to see if I could get a turtle on an airplane somewhere. And
that's not part of the passport process.
But that's what I told them when they said no. So anyways, I just
what do you mean they denied you for a passport?
Yeah, because of the turtle thing. I wanted to fly a turtle. I wanted to fly with a turtle.
And you're not explaining yourself very well. That doesn't matter.
Probably bullshit. But I did go to El Dorado County Building Department.
Why did you to get a passport?
No. To get a work to get a building permit for a tag. And boy, are they stuffy. No, I'm just kidding. They're fine.
Wink, wink.
The goal is that you can do all this from home. You don't have to go down there. You just sign on your computer and go, here's who I am. Here's who they are. Here's where it's at. Here's the plans. Get on it. Here's some money, all by a computer. So they gave me the portal of their website that I can go sign into, so that if I'm still alive in a few years, when it actually starts working, I can just file my stuff online. No driving over there. Yeah. I mean, it really is nice. How cool would that be to not have to go over there to do that, when really doesn't make any sense, because you got to go over there to build it anyways.
Well, I think what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to get a couple of news stories, and then we'll go into the FBI most wanted.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
It sounds like a plan. And by tomorrow, perhaps I have a little bit of a further explanation of exactly what the Temple of Set is. Not my words, but something I read up on.
And then we'll do the same thing with that. We'll do a couple of news stories, and we'll get into the Temple of Set.
Right. I want to do just a good definition, not my own, something I've read, which can come from them, about who they are and why, so that the listeners can understand why we're doing this experiment. But yeah, the FBI thing sounds like a lot of fun.
All right. Then we'll do that.
That will be good. How much time do you think we spent on this tonight, sir?
I can tell you. I don't know.
Okay. There's got to be an hour.
12 o'clock, so over an hour.
Okay. Well, that's good. So you're just going to have to bear with me on the every single day thing. I'm into it, but like you saw tonight, I didn't get home till I want to say 8:30.
Yeah.
It's not always going to be like that, though.
As long as it's like on Fridays and stuff like that,
right?
I can't do it late. I can't be up till midnight.
No, I get it.
So if we can do it at 7 or 8, that's fine. Yeah. If we have to wait until Sunday to do it, that's fine.
Yeah. And we can get this to where you sit down in your chair, you click on, and Bada bing, bada boo, bada bow.
Yep.
We're right into it.
All right.
Cool. Fun. Good times, huh?
Yes.
Volume 6, episode 9, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
The
All right.
Phantom Penis. All right. Are we off?
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
That's
We're
all I
off.
got.
We're off. That's all I got. Cool.
And I got to edit the podcast.
But what does that really consist of? What are you going to take out? You're the one that started cussing.
I got to take out Bubba walking through.
You get it? You tell me. You tell me. Did you listen to last night? I want to say I didn't cuss at all last night.
I didn't listen. I listened to most of it, but yeah, it sounded fun.
Did it sound good? Where are they going to be at? I'll listen.
All it was, it's on YouTube. We bullshit.
It's on YouTube. Okay. Let me take
I
a look.
post, dude. I posted on the Facebook Messenger group. I posted on
Michael, I don't look at that.
Yes, you do.
When do
And
I
I
look
know
at
you
that?
look at the Facebook Messenger group.
Oh, for the three of us?
Yeah.
I didn't look today, did I? Let me look. I can look at it right now. Hang on. Oh, there it is right there. Today was crazy, dude. I when I did look at it, it was just because my fucking phone was dead and I needed a way to let you know I was here.
Yeah.
So where it says Michael, right? Where did I type that at?
Facebook Messenger.
Oh, you plugged it in just now after we started talking.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, because here it says Michael, and then if I scroll down, there it is.
No, I didn't. I posted that at fucking 6 o'clock
Oh, I guess you did.
or some shit.
Oh,
like
you
that.
did. I'm sorry. You're right. I am wrong for first time. Wow.
It happens.
Hitler's
6:30.
cock is the
6:20.
external hard drive. It's the hairy pussy. Oh, yeah, you're fucking right. You did. I'm clicking on it. All right. I'll listen to it a little bit.
Yeah, fall asleep to it. Have sex to it.
Wait a minute. Stop. How's that playing through here?
It's
How
not.
is that playing in my ear? Because I'm on headphones. Right? Yeah. So that was me listening to it. Could you hear that or only me?
I couldn't hear it.
Okay, so I could hear it. That's a good thing to watch. Look, I popped up in my YouTube. How suicidal tendencies changed punk forever.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna do a few of the things I do and then go to bed.
All right.
Well, it's tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Yep. And then we'll do this again.
Okay, buddy.
All righty.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.